All right, we only have 2 problems left on this section. So what I was telling you is the limit as x approaches 4 from the left. So this guy is dissolving 40 ounces of chlorine into a swimming pool. The graph shows the amount of chlorine, F of t, in the pool after t days. Estimate the following. Write your answers to the nearest whole number. So again, you're starting off estimating, but you still got to play it smart. So what we have is, as x approaches 4 from the left, that means he has not dumped in the chlorine yet. Okay, he has not dumped in the chlorine. So I was thinking that looked more like 41, 42, somewhere in there. So that's why I circled 42. So as you come at day 4 from the left, before you dump the chlorine in, I'm personally going to say there's 42 ounces of chlorine still remaining. Now, here's where you got to be careful. How much do we dump in? We dump in 40 ounces. Okay, so now if I want to take the limit as x approaches day 4 from the positive side, meaning now I have dumped in the stuff, if I estimated 42, I need to add 40 ounces, which means I should get 82 ounces after the stuff is dumped in. So he comes out to his pool right here and finds out that, hey, I got to dump in some chlorine because there's only 42 ounces of it in. Then he dumps in the chlorine, and then it's going to start dissipating again. So this one, instead of 80, because I picked 42, you could have picked 41. But make sure you put 81 for the answers. All right, the last one in this section is called the signum function. And it's very similar to something that we've already seen. So remember, the absolute value function would look like this. Okay, but we were adding and subtracting numbers to it to shift it left and right. Well, this one is the absolute value function. So here's what you can do. This is the signum function. So what we can do is say f of x equals this mess if x does not equal 0. And then what does it equal if x does equal 0? What are we going to do? So he's just, if x does equal 0, he's going to pop out a 0 because the 0.00 is on there. So again, this is the same equation as y equals absolute value of x over x. And again, y equals 0. So this is an alternative way that you could set up the signum function. All it means is we need to take some limits. So as I come at 0 from the left, so again, that says the limit as x approaches 0 from the left. So I'm sneaking up to an x value of 0 from the left. As I get closer to 0, what do I get? I get a -1. Okay. What about if I approach x equals 0 from the right? So this is now a plus sign. So as I come at it from the right, well, he's going to be 1. What is the limit as you approach 0? So as I come at it from the left, it's -1. As I come at it from the right, it's +1. Does -1 equal +1? No, it does not. So your limit does not exist. Okay, and that is it for 1.4.